We had some flurries over the past few hours, and we're pretty much done with that. We'll be looking at our next opportunity for snow showers late Monday into Tuesday morning. It's going to be right around the morning commute for Tuesday morning. And if anything, it's going to be less snow than what we're anticipating. Right now, we're anticipating up to an inch of snow for Tuesday morning, which will be a piece of cake. Obviously, that has some impact on the commute for Tuesday morning, but it does not look like it's going to be anything substantial. And earlier, the past few hours, we'll call this really trace across the area. We're still holding on to a few of those little blue dots in eastern Connecticut where we're actually seeing some light snow and still a few flakes falling across northeast and northwest Connecticut. But we can pretty much put the period on the end of the flurries for the rest of the evening. 23 degrees right now in Waterbury after a fresh coating in the areas west of I-91. It looks like most of the Connecticut River Valley did not see any of those snow showers like a lot of places did up in the hills. By the time we get to Monday morning, we'll be looking at mainly cloudy skies, but it does look like we will see a little bit of sun in the afternoon, which will definitely help make it feel a little bit nicer outside. And then we'll switch right back to the cloudy skies later on in the evening as we get into our sunset, which is almost 5 o'clock. Some improvement in that department. Tuesday morning, that's when we see this cold front coming through. 5 o'clock, start seeing those snow showers in western Connecticut. And then by the time we get to 8 o'clock, that's the most likely time across the board to see those snow showers. It may be too warm at this point, especially if that happens a little bit later, like 9, 10, or 11 o'clock to see any of those snow showers along the I-95 corridor. Might see some mix or some rain. And then overall for this, it's going to be more likely to see some snow accumulations for northern Connecticut as opposed to southern Connecticut. By noon, we're done with any of those rain or snow showers. We're seeing the sun trying to peek out. The breeze is going to kick up. And then into Wednesday, we've seen this so many times the past few weeks. We're going to see those winds drilling us back down into some cold territory. It'll be cold on Wednesday, and then it'll be very cold, bone-chilling, single digits back our way for Thursday. Here's one model projection for the snowfall. Tuesday morning, you can see that we're looking at somewhere between a coating up to 1 inch of snow. I think this model is looking very close to what will end up happening for Tuesday. We see some higher amounts up north, and we see close to nothing along the shoreline. Earlier today in Litchfield County, a look at Bantam Lake. Thanks for sending that in. Ed, definitely looking like winter up there. And in Staffordville, that's where we got a coating of snow earlier today. Thanks for sending that in, Jeff. Over the past 6 hours, we see those flurries pushing on over towards Cape Cod and Nantucket. Some snow showers for those guys this evening. High temperature in Kent today of 27 degrees, now 21 degrees. And we did see some places in the mid-30s. And you might have noticed it did feel, we're at that point of the winter where it's like, wow, 35 degrees. That's great, right? So, it's we've definitely been dealing with some cold weather here. And it'll feel cold for tomorrow. I can tell you that. Right now, only 30 degrees in Hartford, 30 in Groton, and 32 degrees in New Haven. Our temperatures falling into the 20s and the teens later on tonight. Possibly some of those areas like Salisbury that don't get a whole lot of wind action for tonight. Possibly some single digits over there for those guys. Looking at 18 for the low temperature in Willimantic, 20 in Norwich. Continuing to see maybe some passing flurries in eastern Connecticut. And we can't rule out a possible flurry for tomorrow as well. High temperature of 29 degrees in Hartford, 30 in Chester. It will be just a smidge colder for those afternoon highs tomorrow. 7-day forecast is looking cold. We're going to be a little bit warmer on Tuesday, so the afternoon is probably going to melt some of the light snow that we get, coating up to 1 inch. 24 degrees on Wednesday, 27 on Thursday. That's the coldest day of the week. And as of right now, it looks like that storm that we've been tracking potentially for the weekend is going to stay well offshore. Can't rule out some snow showers for eastern Connecticut. And it looks like we'll be off to a cold, breezy, and cloudy start for our upcoming weekend.
All right. Thank you, Connor.